Thank you for joining me again today in the process session. We're talking about the 7 enablers of business process management. Last time we spoke about process architecture. Today we're going to talk about process measures. There are 5 phases of process measures: select, stakeholders, measures, validate, and document. In these 5, you would apply these phases to your processes within your process architecture. So if we have a look at the process architecture we showed last time for a hospital, we selected the core process. We do have the management and support processes, but we would select one core process. So now we're into the select phase and we're saying, right, where in there do we want to measure to give us the key measures at the output? And if we take the measure, we want 1 or 2 critical measures at the value chain level that is made up of all the decomposed processes that allow the measures to aggregate into a key performance indicator. We want it in the process architecture so that we can understand where does it fit, what is the impact on it, and how does it reflect and how does it perform. So if we have a look at the next phase, it's stakeholders. Well, which stakeholders are involved in the care for patients value stream? It may not be all people within that organization, and it may not be certain regulatory bodies or other stakeholders in the industry. So it's understanding who these people are, and sometimes that is the customer, and involving them in understanding what should these measures be. That stakeholder analysis is then pull together so we can understand how the people involved in this process are influenced or should be influenced to get the value that we're looking for and to deliver on the strategic objectives of our process architecture and business. Once we've got that, we put a whole heap of measures in place to see what could we be measuring. And then after that, we validate those measures to see whether in fact they are correct, and to ensure that at the lower levels we are not operating at some perverse incentives where certain measures counterbalance or are counterproductive to other measures, but that they all do flow up correctly and achieve what we are wanting to achieve at the higher level of process. And then we need to put controls in place where we can lock down and ensure that the processes are mistake proven so that they can't easily go out of control, and we show and develop methods around that on how we can mistake proof the process. So that's in essence how we follow our methodology in detail to deliver the correct processes for the correct measures for the correct processes in our process architecture. So thank you for joining me. Next time we will talk about governance, on how people are put in place to be able to respond to the process performance measures. Thank you.